Hey guys, welcome to my new bookshelf setup. I'm gonna apologize for machinery noise. When you buy a new house, that means other houses are getting built and machinery is constantly going. So I think that's just gonna be the norm for a while. I'll try to film at times when there isn't machinery when I can, but it's just gonna be what it is. Anyway, I love the bookshelves that we left in our previous home, but they were screwed onto the wall, so legally they stay with the house. Plus a million Billy bookcases aren't super easy to transport to a different province. And we could have bought new ones when he got here, but our living room isn't huge, but it is tall. So I wanted to make use of the vertical height. So yesterday, Jared and I went to Home Depot, actually two of them, and bought a bunch of stuff for it. We still need to go to one more to finish it off, but I thought I would kind of take you along on this journey. So we are using the Rubbermaid, I think it's called the Fasttrack system. Once we are done, I will try to leave all the details below. As of right now, we're kind of still in the thick of it. We had to go to two different Home Depots to get wood and brackets. We still don't have enough brackets. So I will leave the numbers of what we've all done in the description. But I'm excited to be using the height. This is not going to result in as much book storage as I had before. So I'm going to have to figure something else out yet as well. But so far it's going well. We went to Home Depot. We got the tracks that screw onto the wall, a bunch of brackets and a bunch of boards. And Jared has now screwed the brackets onto the wall, or the tracks, I guess they're called, onto the wall. I've been putting brackets on. He is cutting down some boards. We have some 8-foot ones that will fit well, and then some that need to be cut in order to kind of fill up the space. The only problem that I've encountered so far is the stickers they put on the brackets. They've cut them a bunch of times, so they're like so annoying to get off. Thankfully, Jared has helped me peel a bunch of them. Reka has helped. And then after that, I went in with Goo Gone and got rid of a bunch of the stickiness. So I think right now we're like 9-ish brackets short. So we're gonna hit up a third Home Depot probably today to hopefully get that. But for the rest of the journey here, I thought I would kind of take you along, and also we're going to set up the bookshelves. I'm so thankful that Jared was willing to prioritize the bookshelves. It is definitely a huge part because he loves me, but also because all the books are taking up a lot of space in the garage and he wants them out of there to get things organized. So it's win-win, really. So let's get this finished. Okay, Tolkien is trying out all the different positions, seeing where he likes to be. He can see outside the window here, so that's what he's doing. We need 3 more brackets plus 2 more, and then we can put the shelves on there, and then I can start putting some books and plants on here. Plus, I love that there's a light switch. I'm gonna do something with lights there yet. I don't know exactly what. Okay, the shelves are up. Now I have a few or many boxes of books in the garage to bring in and try to decorate this. I have more books than I have shelves, so I need to decide what's staying here, what's going elsewhere, and how I'm arranging things. So let's do this. Tired and sweaty carrying all these boxes in from the garage. So one of the things I want to do, I intentionally left the top shelf like higher. Oh, I need to catch my breath. And so I want to put my globes up there and maybe some other decorative things. Globes are lighter, so I'm gonna grab those, put them up there, and then maybe start opening some boxes or carry more in. My globes are pretty cool. This one has the USSR, and then this one in Africa, I think it has Zaire instead of the Democratic Republic of Congo. I like these because they show how borders change. what I know is that I want some of my favorite books. This is very, very crooked. Okay, now I think what I know is that I want some of my favorite books on the bottom shelf. So we're gonna go with some L.M. Montgomery, some Agatha Christie. I'm thinking non-fiction over there, but I'm not sure. I don't know how much space everything is gonna take up. So we'll see how I adjust as we go. Okay, Jared keeps bringing boxes in, and I will admit that's a lot of boxes of books. But in my defense, a lot of them are for homeschooling. I don't know if that helps. Okay, she's coming along. A few things. I had to leave a space for Tolkien, so I had to move some books around. I need some metal bookends because I want something lightweight so books can kind of go farther to the end, and I don't have any, so right now I'm just stacking books sideways to make bookends. I'm liking how it's going. So far these are all books that I've read, or at least someone in our house has read. Mostly all that I've read. The top shelf, I think I'm gonna put my unread classics up there because it's gonna be annoying to access and I won't have to pull them down very often. I am hoping to buy a stool. I mean, I can stand on the couch too, but it'd be nice to have a stool to be able to move around, especially to get into some of these areas where our couch doesn't extend to. Still lots of books left, but I do want to have a lot of my unread ones more accessible and on a different shelf so that I can remember what I haven't read, especially when I'm making my TBRs. So next goal is to put up the classics. It's really high. I don't know how I'm gonna reach that very well, but we'll see. And then like as far as the books that are already up there, there's definitely gonna be some tweaking as I go. I'm kind of just throwing things on there right now and then I'll adjust and tweak as needed. gonna pretty much stop here for the day. There is some adjusting I need to do, but without the bookends, it's kind of hard. I'll give you a little overview of what I've done. First of all, here are some boxes that are left. They're not all books. Some of them are games. A bunch of them are homeschool books, and a few other things. A lot of the unread books I'm going to probably put in my room. I'm gonna figure that out. I think I'm gonna fill my TBR cart and do a video on that soon. So hopefully I can figure out where to put all those. Now on this short wall, I've mostly done non-fiction. These will get adjusted once I can get some bookends. Right now I'm just trying to make sure books don't fall down over there. So the top shelf, I've pretty much done unread classics, and then my unread Agatha Christie are up there. So that's gonna be a little annoying to grab those down, but that's what I have there. I've moved Sanderson's section over to that end, and then we go into historical fiction, which I think I have more, but I don't know, they might be stuck in a different box. Who knows right now. And then we've got Tolkien and Christian fiction-ish. We've got my Sherlock books, and then we go into all my read classics, which I'm excited to have that shelf. That looks really cool. And then this is my science fiction and fantasy. I've decided not to separate them at this point. Maybe I will in the future. This is my mystery, mostly kind of section. It's kind of vague. Once again, so I'm trying to leave a space for the cat. So I'm not really sure how those are gonna end up. There will be some rearranging done for sure. And then we move into my L.M. Montgomery section. This is definitely a favorite of mine. I love Anne of Avonlea, the book, and these editions and that cover, so I needed that like that. And then I've got my Anne of Green Gables and my other editions of Anne of Green Gables, which I really like all of those. It's a bit of a collection. Plus I have this Anne of Green Gables as well. And then from there we move on to Agatha Christie. Now I have not read all of these yet, but some of the, like these three, are kind of like to be read as you read other books. And then I've got my mass market ones there. And then this is not organized at all. I will do that over time, but there's my read Agatha Christie. So that's how things are looking now. Lots of adjustments will be done over the next while for sure. Once I get some more bookends, I'll fill in some of the extra spaces. I also have other things other than books that can go on there, but it might just mostly be books with like a couple plants. That section there with like where the historical fiction is, that's pretty gappy right now, and I'm sure I have books in my like unread book boxes that are supposed to be elsewhere on the shelf, so some rearranging will be done. But overall, this was a successful few days getting this set up, and I'm very excited to have a bookshelf again. I'd be curious, I'm tempted in the future to rearrange my books differently, maybe just like alphabetical or completely rainbow or something like that. Right now it's mostly just by genre and then chaos. I've done by genre and then rainbow a lot. I'd be curious to hear how you would like to see things rearranged in the future when I want to do that. So thanks for hanging out with me as we organize the shelves.